Are we live? Welcome, everyone, to Cruising Cars and Bids. Might want to adjust my camera a little bit. I'm just like looking here, and how's that? You can see my drink. That's a little better. I'm a little more centered, I would say. We're gonna stay like this, right here. All right, guys, let's do this. We are going over cars and bids as of late. Let's do it. We're going to be going over March 13th auctions, but they're still happening. So we're going over it. Today we have 2025 Cadillac Escalade V Hennessy, 1,000 horsepower. I'm not sure how many horsepower the standard V has, but I can tell you it's not 1,000. It's definitely not 1,000. My word. Very interesting. Currently at 155. I don't know, guys. What do you think? It's brand new. There's 100 of them. I'd say this is probably going to hit like 180. 180 grand for this Hennessy. Let's see what other Hennessy's they have. How do you spell it? Hennessy. How many? We've had many Hennessy's. Many of them. Wow, look at that. It's got the Hennessy RS330 package on this old 94 Camaro Z28. I love these cars. I love these Camaros. As I mentioned on my last podcast, I'm a Camaro guy and I like all the Camaros. I love these. I think they look cool, long, and sleek. It's like, it looks futuristic from a 90s perspective, which I like that. 81,000 miles. Let's see. This is the only fourth generation Camaro to receive this upgrade. No way. What? Okay. 355 horsepower. Ported cylinder heads, long tube headers, stainless steel exhaust, suspension tweaks, Eibach lowering. My word. Wow, this is such a cool car. Someone got this for $9,500. I mean, gosh, what a cool car. I didn't know this was even a thing, and this is the only one that exists? Am I reading that correctly, chat? Is this really the only one that exists? Because that's how I'm reading it. Seller estimates 400 horsepower to the wheels, because he's got some additional mods. You see, 6.3 liter V8, 383 cubic inch. It's not that big, but it is quite large as far as modern engine designs go. Delco Bose sound system. Delco. B4C package. What is that? It's okay, so you get cold air intake, exhaust, headers, cylinder heads, subframe connectors, and decals. Wow, it's quite a bit. Aluminum drive shaft. Wow. That's going to make it more responsive, I imagine. Polyurethane motor mounts. That's cool. Let's see what this B4C package. Big brake kit. I don't know what the B4C package does. I don't see it, guys. Take a look at some other Hennessy's real quick. Some of these, I mean, there's nothing crazy that I'm seeing here. I mean, I just don't see any like really good values or good deals or anything like that. for what these are. Wow, a Navigator, a Hennessy Navigator. I think this is actually kind of a good deal. A 2020 Navigator, Hennessy edition for 47 grand. Sold a year ago. I think it's a good deal. This is a good deal, especially a year ago. This is a deal for sure, because this is going to be a really cool car, really comfortable, really fast. I love these Navigators. Love the interiors. Cargo convenience, adaptive air suspension. Yawn. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Been working all day. We're gonna keep going. Wow, some of these are quite pricey. Like that. And that. Why is it so much? Now I'm just kind of looking to see what, just curious what kind of Hennessy products they have on here, have sold on here. Another Lincoln. Yeah, look at that. How many miles are on this? So this might be the same one. In fact, I think this is, let's see, J-Master. It's Lincoln. No, this is someone else. This is Prestige Auto Works. Is it in Wilkes-Barre? Is that the same place? No, in Katy, Texas. VIN 3572. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this, guys. Is it the same one? No, this is a completely different one. But that one they obviously wanted too much money for. This was a great deal. And I think it's a great deal for two reasons. First, it is a Lincoln Navigator. Lincoln Navigators are not sought after. People don't go out looking for a Lincoln Navigator. People go out looking for like a Mercedes GLS. They go out looking for like a BMW X7, an Audi Q7. Mentioning all the Germans here. They'll even, Cadillac Escalade, a Ford, I won't even say an Expedition. They're looking for those kinds of cars. They're looking for everything except a Lincoln Navigator, sadly. These are really cool cars, but they really are not sought after. People just don't want a Lincoln Navigator. People would rather have an Escalade any day of the week. So that's why it's cheap. And it's also a Hennessy. It's a Hennessy Navigator. It's just a weird car. This is just a weird vehicle that not a lot of people are getting eyes on. Not a lot of people care about. Everyone wants the Escalade. And we're going to see that with sales price. This Escalade is already $155,000. Now, granted, it's way more powerful and newer than this Navigator, but I'm sorry, but for more than 3 times the price, I will take this Navigator any day. Now, chat, put it in the comments. Would you rather pay maybe 4 times the price of this Jeez, what happened? What just happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Not good at this. Gosh. Would you really pay more than 3 times the amount? I mean, is this really 3 times the vehicle? I'd say not. I would say not. That's just my take. Oh, Kennan's Mercedes SL, finally selling it. Not finally, I mean, he really didn't have it for very long, which is fine, I guess. It's just like, I feel like Kennan had this for a couple of months. Why did you get it? I wonder why you even bought it. If you have it for a couple of months, like what did you really think this car was that it didn't turn out to be? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, did this car really fail to meet expectations, or did he just not think it through, when he bought it? Either way, this is really cool. And you know what really like stuck with me? I watched the video where Kenan had his friends drive this, and one of his friends mentioned how this gives Bugatti vibes. And that's something that I would totally like stick to if I own this car. I'd be like, yeah, this is like my discount Mercedes Bugatti. Because it kind of is. It's like a comfortable, refined car that's like luxurious, but with a giant engine and lots of power. It is. It's like a discount Veyron, Bugatti Veyron. And it is a beautiful car. Rentec tune. It's a fast car. I know it is. I'm not sure how much it's going to go for. I don't really know how much these go for generally. They go for way less. That's what I thought. Way less than what Kenan's about to get. 738 foot-pound of torque, pound-feet of torque. Foot-pound, pound-feet. Same thing. It's probably the automatic. These guys, man, these cars and bids, some of these guys, these car guys, they won't tolerate an automatic. I'm not really one of these guys. I will tolerate an automatic because I always just have the mental cope. In my mind, that is how the manufacturer designed the vehicle. That's how it's meant to be built. It's how it was meant to be built, and it's how it's meant to be driven with an automatic, even a 5-speed automatic. That's how it's meant to be. And so that is what I will do. I will endure that, or I won't. I'll get a different car altogether. So that's kind of how I feel. I would never. That's why I'm like an OEM maxi. I need to have the OEM parts because that's how the car was designed, and that's how I want it. I want it how it was meant to be designed. Let's see. My cousin just texted me. Okay, yeah, I owe him money. I owe him some money for a restaurant. I mean, I was just gonna give him like whatever. That's another topic. We went out to eat. My cousin and I went out to eat. So went and celebrated the fact that I'm starting these streams and started another business last week. Don't know why I started 2 different businesses, 2 different things, brand new in the same week, but it's kind of insane and it's a lot of work. But this is the year of the fire horse, so we're working. We're working. It's a Chinese astrology reference right there. What else we got? This. So yeah, Kenan's. What do you think this will go for? I always like to predict. I think Kenan will probably end up getting like he might get 60 grand. He might get like 55. It's my final guess. Now, one of these, man, this is a really great ultimate car. Now, it's expensive. It's $84,000. It's not like you're really getting a bargain, but maybe you are. Let's look at something. You know what I used to look at? Something that I have always compared, 2 cars that I really enjoy. I enjoy these RSQ8s. I just think they look good. It's a really good looking SUV, and it's gonna do everything very well. It's an Urus. It's a Lambo Urus with less power. I think it's less power and just way cheaper and not as savage. But that's okay because I don't really want a Lambo Urus. I don't know if I'd really ever drive an Urus. I would probably get something else. To me, it's not very becoming of Lamborghini to have an SUV like the Urus with a V8. It needs to be a V12. If it was a V12, it'd be cool, and I would like one. But these So these are selling for, okay, they're selling for about what this sells for. I love Ferrari FFs. I love them. I love Ferrari FFs. I think it's one of, this is insane. I think it's one of Ferrari's best looking car. Like, I think it looks so cool. I love the two-door hatchback four-wheel drive Ferrari. Now, these are pieces of shit, and they have a lot of problems with their little two-speed transmissions that they have for the front wheels. But boy, and they are, looks like they are a little bit more money than an RSQ8. An RSQ8 would be a little bit cheaper than an FF. I used to compare these though, because these are two cars that I would very much consider. These are both good, like, fast ski cars. You can put your skis in, drive up into the mountains, and go skiing for the day. Because that's what I like to do. I live in Denver. I ski, okay? I'm a ski guy. Living in Denver, I'm a ski guy. Skiing. All right. So, yeah, these are about 100 grand, a little more. These are less. These are like 90. These are like 100 grand and less. And these are 100 grand and more. So I don't know. Chat, what would you prefer? Would you prefer an FF? It's going to drive better. It's in every way. It's going to have a V12, 651 horsepower, more power. It's going to drive better. It's going to look better. But it's not going to be as reliable. And it's not going to be as low key. And it's not going to have as much room as the Audi. I guess they do kind of, I guess they're not really the same. This is not an SUV. I guess they're not really the same. But they're fast ski cars is what these are to me. It's a fast ski car. It's not, I'm not going to carry 4 people in this, okay? I'm not carrying 4 people in my FF. I could, but I won't. I'm not going to do that with this either. Maybe I will, because sometimes I go skiing with friends, but I lost all my friends recently, so they're all dead. They all died in a hot air balloon accident. So that's just what's going on. It's just me and my cousin. That's all I got now. So it's fine. Either car would work for me. That being said, this is probably going to go for, 90 grand. It's not going to go up much more. Maybe 95. Maybe 99. I don't know. How much more, though? The Type RA. STI. I don't really care about those. Model S. Can't beat it. How much is it? We've looked at a Model S before on here. It's got the yoke and the white interior. It's a 22. Did these really have a yoke back then? Chad, has it been that long since Tesla released the yoke? I remember when Tesla came out with this yoke, and it was like, I feel like this was a year, like 1 year ago, and everyone was freaking out about the Tesla yoke and how it was so stupid. And I liked the yoke when it first came out, but then I realized that it's not a steer-by-wire system that the yoke is connected to, so that pretty much makes it pointless, because then I'm like, it's not easy to use the yoke. A much better implementation would have been a steer-by-wire system, like what the Cybertruck has in this car with the yoke. Then it would be a compelling proposition to have a yoke, because then it looks cool, but it's also functional. It's also still functional. So, that being said, this is a cool car, manufacturer buyback. Interesting. It must have been a lease. I guess that's what that would be. It would be a lease. I don't know. This is a cool car. I like these because this is probably going to be like, I don't know, 30, low 30s. And you're going to get like a really nice electric car with 400 miles of range. Realistically, it's going to have 350 miles of range, 330 miles of range, but that's plenty. I mean, that's plenty. As a conservative estimate, that's really like enough. I have an electric car that, you know, has real world range of like 260, and that's plenty. It's plenty for me. 670 horsepower. Dude, this is like a fast fucking car. Someone's going to get this for so cheap. I don't like the white interior. Sorry. I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't like how Tesla made all the trim black on these later models. I don't like it. I don't like the black trim. Sorry, some of my neighbors are like shuffling around outside, honking their car and annoying me. They're annoying me is what they're doing. Let's see. Got the 4Runner. Classic. Classic Miata. I'm gonna drink a little water. My throat. You guys like my custom? I guess I can have Volcom their logo because they're out of business now, so it doesn't matter. Even if they were in business, I'm sponsoring Volcom, or they're sponsoring me by having this. I like Volcom. I'm sad they're out of business. I'm a fashion guy, okay? I like fashion as well. Went to school for fashion design. Though that is not, well, now it is my career again. Wasn't my career for many years. I like went to school for it, and then for like 10 years, I did another thing. I worked in property management. Now I'm getting back into fashion and broadcasting. Broadcasting. My voice is weak today, I'm sorry. Wow, what a great looking Beamer. First gen, baby. First generation. The hood goes up. Forward. BMW Car Club of America. Clean. Look at the very German interior. Look at it. It's very German. There is no radio. You do not need radio in German car. This was built in the eastern side of the Berlin Wall. So we do not put radio on the east side. Communist joke. Communists never have anything nice, so probably didn't have a radio. This was built after. Oh no, yeah, this was definitely built on the east side of Berlin Wall. That's why it has no radio. Just a joke, guys. Just a joke. Just a joke. It's all good. Henna red BBS wheels. I do like these wheels. They're not stock though. Not stock. 156,000 miles. What a great car. This would be such a cool car to just like have. I would love to live in San Francisco and just drive this car, or San Diego and just drive this car around. I guess you could do it in LA too, but LA is just kind of a shithole. I love LA and I've lived in LA. And it is a shithole, but it's my shithole. I love it. I love LA. It's a cool car. I'm not like super into that, but it's cool. It's very stylish. I just like these old German stylish cars. Are cool. The Lexus GX 470. Very nice. One owner. Defender CL600. Oh boy. This is the new one. How much do these go for? Are they cheap? No one's bidding on this thing. We're going to look at some Jag XKs. This is just a regular XK. So we're going to look at the other XKs. Carnelian red. It's a weird word, carnelian. Is that like, is the root word of that carnal? Carnal red, like carnal desires? That's, all right, okay. Um, Gosh, look at this. You can get a new Jaguar XK. I mean, it's an '09, but it's got 11,000 miles. The most British possible spec, green with a tan cream interior. Drive this through Chestershire, through Wales, through Birmingham, and you're gonna blend right in. Driving through London, you're blending right in with this vehicle. $20,000. It's the steal of a century. These cars are cheap. Cheap. My word, $8,000. How many miles is that? It's got 100,000 miles. It's been driven, but it looks to be in good shape. Let's see what a 100,000 mile Jag looks like. Nice. Looks fine, man. Looks fine. Steering wheel's fine. Fine. Lots of wood. Very Jaguar-esque with lots of wood. I just love these cars. I just love it. Here's an XKRS. What the hell? Dude, I remember when these came out, I was drooling over this car when it came out, this XKRS in this blue. I remember seeing it in Motor Trend, and they like tested it. And it was an insane amount of money back then, and now it's $46,000. This is a supercar, pretty much, the way I see it. Like, this is a serious track weapon. There are definitely better track weapons out there, but this is a track weapon that comes from Jaguar. If you want the Jaguar flavor of track weapon. Gosh, what a beautiful car. Just insane amounts of performance. 550 horse. My word. My word. So yeah, that being said, I'd say this thing is going to sell for, gosh, less than 20,000. Nah, it's got to sell for more than this. He tried twice. Oh, someone sold it right after. Someone, what the hell? It's like someone bought it, didn't drive it, and then sold it again for 4,000 less. Oh my gosh. Oh, it sucks to be you. Oh, here's one. 14. What the fuck is going on? What a beautiful car. $14,000. Okay, guys. I might have to like buy one of these cars. Like, oh my gosh, this is so cheap. That's like, that's, what, huh? I don't know, man. This is crazy. 385 horsepower. It's going to be such a great, stylish. If anything, you can drive it just for the style. I mean, you're going to pull up in a white Jag. Gosh, we're spending all of our time talking about Jags. Amazing. These Jags are amazing. Amazing deals, amazing values, these Jaguar XK Coupes. If you guys ever want to find good deals, you stick with me. I'm the one who will find you good deals. Doug is also good at doing that. A lot of other car guys can do it too, but I'm the best. I am the best at it, okay? I'm the best at finding deals. I'm leasing a $60,000 electric car right now for $200 a month. That's what I am the deal. Okay? I am the deal. I am the deal. For real though, I do find good deals. Let's see. We have an Evo. All right, guys. Evo or STI? Don't answer that. I already know what you're going to say. You're going to say Evo, as any normal person would. An Evo is going to be better than an STI in every way. 74,000 miles. I would very much like this car. It is a rally car. It does not have the wing. It does not have the wing. Very economy car interior, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's not gonna. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need a nice looking interior. You just need the outside to look cool and fast, and it does look cool and fast. And these are some nice tailpipes. Fat pipes. How much power does this have? 314. These powers. So originally it came with 291, but this has got a couple little things. Okay, it's got high flow, exhaust, clutch, air intake, intercooler. All that for a drop of blood. No, I'm just saying, this is like a lot of stuff to add just to get like 23 more horsepower. Like, this is like thousands of dollars, and you get 23 more horsepower. But I bet it feels great. I bet this is a really awesome car to drive, and I would love to drive one. I've never driven one. Most of these cars I've never driven. I've not driven a lot of cars. Excuse me, I've got a burp. Got a burping problem. Basic Model 3, we got their diesel Cayenne. Diesel. And then we have an XLR. These are so rare. You never see them on the road. I've probably only seen 6 of them on the road in my entire life. In 20 years of my 20 years since these have been out, I've probably seen it on the road 6 times. And I'm being like realistic. It's probably been like 6 times. And I bet, and if you've seen one of these more than 6 times on the road, put it in the comments. How many times have you seen one of these on the road, huh? Huh? Not as many, I bet. Not as many times as me. I've seen it 6 times, and I feel like that's a lot. Probably because I'm paying attention, because I like these cars. And I notice them very, very quick. Anyway, it's a great car. 20,000 miles. Wizard had one of these. Car Wizard. Hoovy currently has one. He's got the V. The very nice, sought-after one. I remember Wizard got one. Wizard had the regular one, and I feel like it was just like a cope. Like, he got rid of that car, but like, Wizard has done this before where it's like he buys a car, you know, for either him or his wife, and you can tell, like, it's just not the right, like, car. Like, and I know Wizard's got the cash. Like, I know Wizard's got the cash. He could have just splurged for a V. For an XLR V somewhere. But maybe there just wasn't one available when he bought his XLR, his regular one. But I don't know. I feel like Wizard's done that before. Like, he gets these cars that are, like, just not ideal. And you can tell, like, he wants the other one, but he just, like, he kept himself from getting, I don't know. I just don't, it's weird to me when people do that. It's like, you know you want the XLR-V, and you can afford it, but you don't, but you're like, no, I'll save the money, and I'm going to get the regular XLR, because I don't want to spend the extra $5,000 or whatever it would cost for the extra. I guess I just don't like cheapness. I love Wizard though. I don't want to sound like I'm, talking a lot of crap about Wizard. I kind of am. It's kind of in my nature to talk crap about people a little bit. Maybe not talk crap, but just to like observe people and their habits because people are weird. And whenever people do weird things and stuff, I feel like I got to make a comment. It's just how I am, and it's caused some problems in my life, but it's also brought me to a lot of really like I always know, like I know things work out. Things are always working out because I am this way. But anyway, 20,000 miles? 20,000 miles? The thing is, it's got the North Star. The North Star. And Wizard had to do all of this fucking work to like. Because the fucking head gaskets, like, or no, the heads, like, get stripped out. I don't know. It's crazy. Like the bolt, so the block, the engine block is like aluminum or whatever. And so you screw the heads into the block and the bolts get stripped because the metal's so soft in there. So you have to like do this whole thing to like fix that, and it's crazy. Wizard had to do that, and he did do it to his car. Now I kind of want to go watch that video, watch those Wizard videos again. I love Hoovy's XLRV. These are cool. It is the Corvette, Cadillac Corvette, if you didn't know. It is a Corvette, but a Cadillac version. Very cool. It's the coolest thing I could ever think of. Wow, look at that, a Mazda 929. It had one owner. Someone drove this Mazda forever. This looks like something else. It looks like an Infinity or something. What's this interior? It's got a car phone. Was this like a luxury car? It's got a clock, a car phone, wood. It's almost like a luxury car for back then. Let's look it up. Yeah, it is. It's a luxury car. Overlooked luxury sedan ahead of its time. It's a luxury Mazda. Who would have thought? 48,000 miles. 95. Someone should just, gosh, what a great car. This would be like a great car, I feel like. If you just needed a car to drive, I want it. Now, I want this car now. Now I want it. Maybe I bid on it. Maybe. Think about it. Probably shouldn't. Don't really need a car. I will need a car eventually, though. Soon, I'm going to need a car. And I'll probably live stream me buying one on Cars and Bids, or maybe somewhere else. We'll see. RX-8. Great car, but rotary engine, which, I mean, it's just one of these cars. It's like so many cars that are, man, everything about it is great except the maintenance. It's like owning a E90 M3 or gosh, the V10 M5. I don't know the designation, but it's a V10 M5. You know who Doug just mentioned the Acura RL in a video I watched. I love these cars. I like it because it's the ultimate Acura. Like if you want the best that Honda has, the best that Honda can do, this is it. This is the best ultimate Honda product right here. So if you like Hondas, this is what you get if you're a Honda guy. And I don't know if I'd call myself a Honda guy, but I like Honda. I like Honda. And I respect Honda. They're definitely a serious, formidable auto manufacturer. Nice seats. Gosh, what a nice car. I mean, these cars, to be honest, they're not that nice. What always struck me about these cars is they're kind of in a weird place. You know, this RL, it's more like an E-Class than like an S-Class. It's just kind of in a weird place in the market. I mean, it's a cool interior, but they're nice, but they are not that nice. Now, I would have to drive one to really know about it and to really give my like a good take on it. But from what I understand and the research I've done on these vehicles, they're not great. I mean, they're not like really nice cars. They're nice, but they're not like don't expect S-Class type stuff from this. Like expect maybe an E-Class or a little worse than that, you know, from this car. I just don't imagine it drives that like it's that smooth. It probably has good power. It has some technology. Let's see what this has. It's got all-wheel drive, which is great. Bose sound system, seated sunroof, heated 17-inch wheels, sunroof, heated seats, and that's it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like it doesn't have ventilated seats. It doesn't have. I mean, dude, that Mazda 929 probably has all this stuff. Yeah, literally. This 95, it's 10 years older than this RL. And it has all of the same shit. Look, this has four-wheel steering, this Mazda. It's got four wheels. So you're swapping four-wheel drive for four-wheel steering. That's the only thing. You're swapping four-wheel drive for a more advanced four-wheel control system. Four-wheel steering is crazy for 1995, bro. It's crazy. It's advanced, bro. Sunroof, heated seats, and mirrors. Actually, wait, heated mirrors, but did it have heated seats? It doesn't have heated seats. Okay, never mind. It's not that comparable, but it kind of is. I mean, gosh, it kind of is. And you're going to be able to get this car for less than $2,500. I mean, you're going to get this for $3,000. This is a $3,000, $4,000 car. This is going to go for like $8,000. This is an $8,000 car. It's double. It's double. And the mileage is even less on this Mazda. As much as I love these Acuras, gosh, I mean, just look at it. It's crazy. This is what I'm good at. I'm good at like finding these cars and comparing them. That's why you got to watch this show every day that I stream. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Watch it. Watch me. Watch me. All right, we got this XC70. Let's see the stuff that's closed. Anything that closed recently? We got a racing NSX. I don't care about it. We got literally just Porsche after Porsche. Cayman GT4, I don't care. I mean, I know these are awesome, the GT3 engine, but I don't care. 911 Turbo Cab, I don't care. 80,000, 87,000. I don't care. I don't care about your GTS Coupe. Actually, I do. This is the one I would get. The 997 GTS Coupe. The 997 is my favorite Porsche 911, like if you're looking for a value, because this still looks modern. It's got the same shape headlights and everything as the current one. Very modern. Like this, you people that don't know cars, you could lie to them and you could say, this is a 2023. And they'd be like, yeah, you're right, it is. And I'd be like, yeah, I have more money than what you think I have. I'm driving a 2023 when it's actually a 2012. What did I say, 2012? It's a 2012 Z06. Very, very, I love this spec too. Silver with silver. Looks real good. It's a cool car. What else? That's it. That's it for those, gentlemen. That's it. Actually, let's see here. 14th. Ah, here's the new one. 25. You know the new 911s by the fins. These fins, you see? These can like open and close. When you're like going really fast, they close for like good aerodynamics, and they're open at low speeds for breathability. Get some breathing room. This looks like a decennium. No, it isn't the decennium. Decennium is, I think, 2022. I think 2022 was the last year they had for these, or 2023 for the R8. The decennium was like a special R8, special edition. Cool car. I love these R8s, but once again, my hot take is that the first gen R8, the one that Car Wizard has, that's the best looking R8. I think it's the best looking R8, and this is definitely more exotic looking and more like looks more like a supercar. But the other R8 looks just better, cleaner, smoother. I like it more. Turbo looks like it's got air suspension. It's nice and high. It's kind of weird. Why would they? I guess I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you raise the air suspension if you're selling your Cayenne Turbo? Would you raise the air suspension for your photos, or would you lower it? Do you want your Cayenne Turbo to look sporty or look off-roady? This also shows that it works. The air suspension works and it functions. A lot of times it doesn't work. It doesn't function. Does it have air suspension? Does it? Dude, maybe this thing doesn't have air suspension. Why is it so high up? It looks really high up to me. Maybe I'm tripping. Chat, am I tripping? Comment below. Am I tripping that this is on air, like high up? It looks lifted to me. Am I tripping? I must be tripping because it doesn't have air suspension according to the build sheet. The Cars and Bids build sheet says it doesn't have it. M3, I always thought these were really cool looking, especially when I was like in middle school. I remember these were just like so cool, and I thought people that had these BMWs were like so rich. It's a cool car. I like the black with brown. Great spec, but I don't really give a shit about this. I don't. The E90 is the only one I like. I mean, I do like this, but you know. An RS7. All right, we're going to do another comparison, guys. Where are we at? Doing all right. We're going to do another comparison. Might be a shorter stream today, but we're going to compare. This is going to be the last thing we do, actually. We're going to compare this Audi RS7. Really cool looking car. I mean, look at it. Very sporty, very fast, 52,000 miles. 591 horse. Burp. Now we're going to look at something we were going to look at on Friday. This AMG GT 4-door. Yeah, I had the feeling this was going to be more money. These are more special. It's more of a serious car, I think, than the RS7. But why is there such a big variation? 47, 75, 115. It didn't even sell. Oh, it's a Brabus. Oh, the Brabus. Yes, the Brabus. Indeed, the Brabus. Brabus? Brabus. The Brabus. Indeed, the Brabus. Me and my cousin always do that when we see a Brabus. I don't know why. We just think it's hilarious. Wow, look at those wheels. $18,000 in actual equipment. Of course, the owner is like, no, I'm not. I'm not selling it for that. It's got the Forgiatos. Forgiato. Ghetto. Forgiato's very ghetto, the way I think. What I think. Just because rappers always rap about Forgiatos, or they used to. And so now I don't think I'll ever have Forgiatos on a car, ever. Because rappers made them look trashy by putting them on their cars. Forgiato. The manufacturer. Yeah, manufacturer. Germans are so hilarious. Europeans. Hilarious. 48 grand in option. 36 grand in option. Okay, so we're seeing these cars are anywhere from 47,000. Why is it so cheap? We gotta know. 58,000 miles. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so cheap. Now, let's look at RS7s. It's not even comparable, I don't think. These are so much cheaper. But kind of not. 76 for that one, 2021. You're 75 for 2022. Wait a minute. Oh, gee. You know what, guys? I feel silly. I never knew that you could get an AMG GT 53 four-door. I was under the impression that these cars only came with a thumping V8. I literally thought that these cars only had a V8. I only thought that the 63 was the only thing you could get. Now it makes sense. I understand why these are cheap. Because they're 6 cylinders. Who cares? Who wants that? Here's one. It's a little older. It's an older model, sir, but it checks out. 20,000 miles. 2019. All right, guys. Comment below. Put it in the chat. Would you rather take the RS7 and RS7, comparable? Do they got a 2019? That's so awful, by the way. That's so tasteless. I hate it. Is there a 2019? Doesn't look like they've ever really sold a 2019 on here before, but which is strange. They sell a lot of 2021s. Here's the older one. Here's the very first one. Great looking car. Love these wheels. Those are really cool. How much was it? $32,000. Folks, gentlemen, this is a deal and a half here. Some of these RS7s, we've inadvertently found another great deal. You can get an RS7 for like less than $35,000. Which you can't say about these. It looks like if you want the 63, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay. You're just gonna have to pay. And the numbers are all over the place. I mean, this one didn't sell. This is a 53 that they wouldn't let go for 76. 63, they wouldn't let go for 80. They wouldn't let go of this one for $163,000. which is insane. I'm sorry. Insane. Some of you guys are insane. Cool cars. Talk a little bit about car news, folks. I think that's about it. That's all I got. I mean, we'll have more to talk about, but it's okay. I'll be back. We'll have Cybertrucks to talk about. We can talk about Cybertruck markets. We can talk about Porsche Taycan markets. Taycan. We're going to talk about the electric Porsches and the electric Cybertrucks. We'll talk more about electric cars, maybe. Maybe we'll do that. Let's talk about some news before I leave you for the day. First Chinese concept car created for Gran Turismo. Who cares? Who cares? Why would I care unless I was some insane Gran Turismo fan? Isn't that a video game? I mean, isn't that just a video game? You know, I had Gran Turismo 3 for the PS3, I think, or 4. It's a really fun game. I really enjoyed it, actually, but still. Who cares? Good for you, Chinese car company. Good for you. I guess that means something to them. The Lucid Cosmos and Earth. Okay, they're going to make some robo-taxis too, just like Tesla. So yeah, they're just copying Tesla, but they're begrudgingly, I will say that they're better than Tesla. The cars drive better, but they're more expensive. I don't think they have, they're as good at business, maybe, as Tesla. But they make better cars. $50,000. Cosmos later this year described as the most suburban of the three SUVs. Earth. Okay. Oh shit. So the Cosmos is going to be a Model 3 competitor. I mean, a Model Y competitor. The Cosmos, Model Y competitor. And the Earth is going to be a Rivian R2 competitor. Man, it looks like Lucid's hitting it on both sides. Maybe they might have the right formula here. At least in my mind, that's the right formula, right? You know, to corner the people who want that Model Y and the people who want the R2, which there are a lot of people who want both. In fact, I'm very curious to see the war that will ensue between the sales war that will ensue between the Rivian R2 and the Tesla Model Y when the R2 releases later, either this year or next year. I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. You know, I do see Rivians around here in Denver, and they are popular. People do like them. I predicted that they would fail when they first came out. To be honest, I was very stupid. I was stupid to say that. It was a biased take because I hate Amazon. I hate them. And Amazon funds Rivian. They were the main funders. They put a huge amount of money to invest in Rivian. And I was angry at that. I'm like, you son of a gun, invest in Tesla. Tesla's better. I like Tesla, guys. I'm a big Tesla guy. I like Tesla. I think Tesla is the best. But Lucid, as I've just said, they're really great. Probably better cars than Tesla. And they got some cool SUVs coming up here. The Cosmos and the Earth. Lucid lost $2.7 billion in 2025. So they're trying. They're trying. What do you guys think is going to happen to Lucid? Do you think they're going to survive? Do you think they're going to hang on? Put it in the comments below. What I think they're going to live. I think they're going to live. But I don't know, though, guys. To be honest, they don't they really don't sell very many cars. I don't see very many of these on the road. I've seen like 7 of them. I've never seen a Lucid Gravity on the road yet. I've yet to see a Lucid Gravity on the road. And that's the one that I should be seeing more of, since this is going to be the Cosmos. Can we just talk about how cool these car names are? The Air, the Gravity, the Cosmos, the Earth. These are such cool cars. These are such cool car names. The coolest names, and they got robo-taxis. I don't know how one of these cars is probably going to be a robo-taxi. Maybe the Cosmos. We'll see. What is this? Oh, okay. So now you can get Tremor package on like XL trim, which is like the low trim for these big Super Duty trucks. Very appealing to me. I think that's very smart. It would be cool to have just a base model XL F250 with like the Tremor package, the big tires and the lift and all the Tremor stuff. Platinum trim will now be available to add some luxury chassis cab trucks. I don't know what that means. What's chassis cab mean, chat? What does that mean? What is that? Oh. Oh, it's one of these. So they're going to make platinum editions of these chassis cab F250s or Super Duties. So now you can get like a platinum interior with all the platinum shit, and then you could put your nice camper on it. This is a good idea. It's a good idea because a lot of their sales, I'm sure, are for people who want to build a camper or something. And usually these luxury campers need to have improved interiors because these chassis cabs have like cloth interiors and stuff. And it doesn't make sense to have a cloth interior cab with your luxury pampered, my brain is failing, guys. I'm sorry. Camper. Your luxury camper in the back. Studs. Interesting. We talked about a lot of this. We talked about this stuff. I'd say that's about it for today, guys. I think we've kind of gone over everything. My brain doesn't work, as you know. I've just forgotten what... I just forgot what the word camper. I didn't know what that meant, or I forgot what that word meant. So we're done. This was a great stream. I'm coming back on Wednesday. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm here for you. If you need anything from me, I'm here for you. Here for you. So until next time, everyone. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye, everyone. Jeez.